Don't trust your cellmate. Don't trust your cellmate. Looks can be deceiving as well. Yeah, I remember the skis used to walk around the wing. Proper. He wasn't my cup of tea. He was sort of arrogant, swaggered about, thought he was better than everyone else. You could sort of aloof, yeah, snobbish. Sort of, you can tell. You can tell when someone's talking to people whether they're. He had glasses on as well, yeah. So you can imagine. You can imagine him pulling his glasses down a little bit and sort of just looking down. Long curly hair, glasses, big old lump though, right? Big old lump. Was sort of like would intimidate sort of people into gives a couple of pulls on that joint, and I'm doing it to him. Alright. Yeah, I see him do it to loads of people, yeah. Younger people, weaker people than him. He was bigger than 99% of the people on the wing. He definitely wasn't stronger than 99% of the people on the wing. He knew he was taking the piss out of, so to speak. But he had a cellmate, yeah, and his cellmate used to paint a different picture of him all the time. Cellmate could not stand him, one bit. And just on a personal level, I'm not because of what I'm going to say. I never really liked him for the fact that he looked down on people when he threw his weight around, and in my opinion, he was just a bit of a bully. You know, he was always getting involved in other people's business and just to get freebies, you know, because of his size. I suppose that had worked for him his whole life. You know, the people use their size their whole life, but in reality, when push comes to shove, they'll fold like a deck chair, crumble like a biscuit. But back to the story, Chelmsford, F-wing, actually, saying that. Yeah, his geese throw his weight around, blah blah blah. His cellmate painted another totally different story, a picture of him. Eventually, it was. I didn't know his cellmate at first, yeah. So it's not like he's come up to me and started spilling his guts to me straight away. But eventually, you get to know someone, and eventually, at first, he's saying, "Oh, I just can't stand him. He just does my nutting. He don't stop talking about his case." You know, like one of them ones. I just want to relax at night, kick back, watch a bit of TV, but I can't because I've got him going la 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 about my case, about this that. But he's not telling me about the case. Okay, I know those sort of people. By these times, I'm a high risk. I don't have cellmates no more. I don't have to deal with the rubbish, the drama. But I'm feeling his pain. I know what he's talking about, and I'm fully glad I've got a single. Right? So he's just there. I just want to relax at night. This, that, blah, 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 blah. I want to get out of there. I can't. Can you help? Do you know anyone that go like that I can move in with? Blah, blah, blah. No, I don't know. I know no one. But thank you for telling me the story, and I saunter away. Next day tells me. Each day he's revealing a little bit more. Just drip feeding. At first, well, I suppose at first he didn't know himself, you know. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Maybe just building up the courage to tell people, you know. No, he didn't know straight away. He couldn't know straight away. No, he believed. He believed what matey was telling him. I'll tell you what matey was telling him. And there's showers of from when I first went away till the last time I went away. When I first went away, there was not a lot of domestics, geezers arguing with their birds and doing whatever. To the last time I went away, Ramo, full of them, full of geezers like that, yeah. This geezer telling me he's going, oh yeah, he said his bird, he's had an argument with his bird said he's eating blah 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 blah. Oh, one of them ones. Well, he's saying he didn't do it, obviously. You know, no one ever goes to jail and goes, yeah, I did it. Sort of thing you boast about, is it? It's bullish in my eyes. You're hitting someone that's weak. You're hitting someone you know you're going to win against, whether it's a man or a woman. If you know you're going to win, and I'm sorry to say, if it's a woman, if it's a man against a woman, then unless the geezer's got no arms, then he should win. Yeah, so it's bullyish. But that's what he was saying. I've had an argument. I've done nothing. This and that. Okay. What do you want me to do about it? This is what he's saying. What do you want me to do about it? He's telling other people on the wing this as well, matey, as well, yeah. But he's talking about his case to other people. Well, what do you think's going to happen? And he's telling them about, this bird, his bird that he'd had an argument with. You know what I mean? What do you think's going to happen once I go to court about this argument, this, that? And she's saying, I've done this, done that. Eventually, mate, you're starting to think, well, your story's always changing. Your story's always changing. It's always changing a little bit, So he's starting to disbelieve what he's telling him. Because imagine being in a cell with someone 24 hours, 23 hours a day, 22 hours a day. And they're talking about the same thing to you again and again and again. And imagine if eventually you started thinking, oh, this is a lie. But they're so consumed in the lie, they're still talking about it 24 hours a day. They've got to be a good liar to make that lie consistent 24 hours a day. So he started to think, hold on a minute, yesterday you said this, day before you said this, now you're saying this, lunchtime you said that, when I was going to crap in the morning you was talking about this. So he let him go to work one day, or wherever he's gone, visit or whatever, got his paperwork out. Thought, I'm going to find out, I'm going to find out, I don't believe you. Said you're in here for an argument with your bird, and she said this, and out of anger, let's have a look. This geezer this is what he was in jail for. He was on remand at the time, so did he do it, didn't he do it, who knows. I didn't. I can't remember the outcome of the trial. Why would I, So, I'm not making not judging, making any judgments here. I'm just saying what happened and what it said on the paperwork that he was on remand for. So, and he went not guilty, so. But it was alleged that he was a burglar. Possibly been in jail for it before, burgling. And one of those just distraction ones, so like someone else will knock and sneak in and then root around through the stuff, take the stuff. If you're doing that, you're going to be distracting old people, aren't you? Okay, so it's alleged that this person was a victim of a burglary, and this person had Alzheimer's, so it was alleged he went back a couple of times, and not only did he allegedly rob the gaff. What do you think he was doing? Like, why do you think I can't say it? Grape, airy ape. Yeah, what's those words rhyme with? Yeah, to this old bird, she was like 89 or something ridiculous. Like 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot out. You know what I mean? Like literally like pushing 90, if I remember rightly. And he's going there again and again, and right. Imagine reading that. I've literally been in the same situation. Go back and watch the video about how I got a single cell. This geezer didn't resort to violence though. He's got on the bell straight away. Not only is he told to screw the paperwork, he's calling all the cleaners, all of us, he's going on, blah 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 blah. He's kicking off in his cell, he's got his door open, screws ain't locked him back up, now he's out in the cell, now he's out the door, he's telling everyone, he's going, I'm not banging back up with him, I'm kicking off. He's kicking off, I should say, sorry, not me. I personally don't care that much. You know what I mean? What, another wronging in prison? Oh, we're all wrongers really, aren't we? But, like I've said anyway, jails are full of those sort of wrong-uns. Jails, there is no special prisons for those people. It is normal jails, normal wings, unless they're asking to go on the numbers. Okay, so I've said this a million times. So he's kicking off. I'm not going back in there. Blah 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 blah. They banged everyone up. Screws have banged everyone up, I should say. Told him that's okay. We're not going to send him back in with you. We're going to pack his stuff, or he's going to come back. We're going to escort him back. He's going to pack his stuff and he's going to go, which is what happened. But he didn't go on the numbers. He went on another wing. I know he went on another wing, so I used to see him like doing movements or free flow through my window. Like I said, I was an insider on F wing. I've said that a million times. So I didn't leave the wing really at free flow, but did look out the window, see who I could see. Hello, mate. Cool people and all that. And I just see him walking around. And people was told on the other wing what was found on his paperwork, and no one really cares. Like it's weird. Some people care when it's certain people. This geezer, yeah, for some reason people think nothing happened to him, probably because he's big and people are cowards. But if you enjoyed that, subscribe and we'll chat later. Adios.